Hey, everybody. I'm going to give it a minute for some people to show up. This is the live Q&A about balance. I'm going to talk to you guys a little bit. You can ask questions. If you're watching the replay, hit replay. Type in replay in the comments and let me know. I'm going to get started on Instagram too. What's up, Sarah? How's it going? How's your day so far? What's up, Michael? Hey, everybody. I'm glad you guys made it. We're going to be talking about balance today, finding balance. It's something that a lot of people struggle with. Hey, Cecilia. Thanks for showing up, you guys. If you guys have any questions while we're going, just type them in. Let me know. Yes, hit the like button. Hit me with some hearts. Let me know you guys are watching. I'm on Instagram and Facebook at the same time. So what's up, Instagram? If you guys have questions, make sure you're asking them as well. I'm going to be back and forth looking at you guys. So earlier today, somebody said something. They asked me a question. They said, how do I find more balance in my life? Right? They were like, I went away for the weekend and I was not active on my social media. Hey. So they wanted to know some tips that they could use to find more balance in their life. And I have a really interesting viewpoint on balance and how to achieve balance. So if you think about balance as something else, rather than like a work-life balance, you just think about general activities that require balance, things like handstands or walking on a tightrope. These things are very, very difficult, right? And it takes a lot of effort to maintain that balance. You're constantly teetering back and forth. And it's constant work to try and maintain the balance. Make sure you don't fall too far from one side to the other. Am I right? Right, you guys? Hit me with some hearts. Let me know you're following along. Type balance. Balancing is hard in the comments if you're paying attention. I want to hear you guys. I'll make sure you guys are engaged and you're listening and this is hitting home for you guys. So when you're balancing in a handstand, for example, your hands are on the ground, and from an outsider's perspective, you look solid. You look totally good. You ever see a professional tightrope walker? They got it under control. They're just walking like they're walking on the ground. It's not a big deal, right? But if you're the actual person doing the activity of the balance, you're not still. Every breath you take is a new muscle contraction trying to maintain this balance. Am I right? You guys ever tried to do a handstand? Let me know. It's not easy. Your hands are constantly, your muscles are flexing. You're trying to maintain this illusion of being solid and stable, but it's not solid or stable, right? The reason that we maintain such good balance standing upright is because we practice it all day, every day for almost our entire lives, right? And the more you practice your handstands, the easier it gets to become, to find this balance. But at no point are you ever completely still, completely solid. It's a constant battle to keep from falling too far to one side or the other. So when people come to me and they ask me questions like, how do I find balance in my life, right? I need to find a balance between my work and my home life and my hobbies and my whatevers. My response to them is a little bit different than what they expect. My response to them is not a bunch of tips and tricks about how to balance things out. My tip for them is stop trying to find balance. It's almost impossible to find balance and to maintain balance in a way that's going to be pleasurable. The whole reason people seek balance in their life is because they feel like things are not even. They're out of whack. They're being pulled too far from one way or the other. They're not living in alignment with what makes them feel good. So the whole point of people trying to find balance is to find what makes them feel good. So my recommendation for people who are trying to find balance is not try to even things out. It is figure out what makes you feel good and do more of that. I support harmony, not balance. Harmony is where things work together and to create a whole picture, right? It's like a pie chart. Or like if you guys are on MyFitnessPal, I know a lot of you guys work out, you have this pie chart of your macros that you get. And it makes up a whole, you got carbs, fat, and protein. And the ratios might be off one way or the other, but together it makes a whole. And that's how your life works. Okay. Like you have one area that's your business, and one area that's your personal life, and one area that's your hobbies, and one area that's your personal time. But all together it makes a whole. It makes up the whole of your life. Is this making sense for you guys? If this is making sense, hit the like button. Let me see. Let me see. I got to know. I'll make sure that I'm not losing you here. So you have these different pieces of your life that come together to make it whole. It's okay if one piece is bigger than the other piece. Your pie doesn't have to have a bunch of even-sized pieces. If you feel really at home when you're painting, you feel like you're in the zone, you got the flow, you feel your brain's like chill, your meditative state, right? You feel good, you feel so good. Then why on earth would you want to take time away from that activity to go do something else that you don't really enjoy just for the sake of balance? It doesn't make any sense. There are people in the world that really feel totally fulfilled when they're vibing in their career. It makes them feel great when they are working and they're helping people, and their relationships, like that's not that important to them. They have their family relationships, that's cool, but as far as romance goes, like it's just not their priority. And an outsider might look at that and say something like, oh, well, you need to find balance. But to them, trying to find balance would make them unhappy. So there's no reason to do that. Does that make sense? Making sense for you? If you're happy doing one thing, do more of that one thing. Not everyone's going to have the same priorities. So let's see, question, is it normal to have horrible pain and leg day that you can't walk? This isn't that type of Q&A. If you work out too hard, yes, you'll get pain in your legs. You want to work out at a point where, you feel it, but we'll get back to that later. That's a topic for a different call. But thanks for asking questions. But anyway, as far as this balance goes, if you're really, really happy at work and you don't feel the need to have a romantic relationship, that's fine. The only problem that comes in is when you feel like things are, what most people would say, out of balance. You feel like things are not in harmony with what you desire. You desire a romantic relationship. You don't want to spend all this time on work, right? And over time throughout your life, your priorities are going to shift. They're going to change. Maybe at some point in your life, like maybe you just graduated college, you're really focused on your career. You want to build a career. You want to be successful. You want to make money. That's fine. You're not interested in a relationship. You don't want kids. That's fine. But then, maybe 5-10 years later, your ideals start to shift. You've seen some success in your career and it's just not fulfilling you the way that it used to. And now you want to start a family. So now what you do is you shift your priorities. Hi, Marlene. Thanks for showing up. So now what you do is you shift your priorities over to finding, the partner and the family and stuff, because that's what is most important to you. That's what is going to make you feel fulfilled and make you feel whole and make you feel loved and make you feel free. And then you're going to shift all this time and energy you've been putting into your career. You're going to shift some of that over to your work. To your relationship. You're still not in balance. You see, you're still shifting the majority of your efforts from one area of your life to the other area of your life. But that's okay, because it creates a harmony. When you develop this one area of your life that you want to develop, it makes you feel good. It makes you feel satisfied. It makes you feel like you're on the right path, like you're doing something right. And maybe your career life at this point does start to suffer a little bit, but it's not necessarily a bad thing. If you just choose to make that not a priority in your life anymore because it doesn't fulfill you anymore, that's fine. You can still have harmony. You can still have a whole life, a full, beautiful life, regardless of what you're focusing on. But people who see massive success, people that achieve their goals, people that they don't reach the finish line, they blow past it, right? Those are the type of people, they don't strive for balance. They put all of their energy into the one thing that they're trying to create. What's up, Dave? Thanks for showing up. Charles, hey, Tim, Berto, hello. So, Larry, hey, Larry. So you guys, putting all of your energy into one area of your life isn't a bad thing as long as you feel good about it. As long as you're putting your energy into the area of your life that you want to develop, That's okay. That's how you're going to find harmony. That's how you're going to feel fulfillment. That's how you're going to be able to create your biggest impact in the world. If you want to be doing A and you're constantly trying to do B instead because you feel like you should, what's up, Annalise? Hey, you're constantly putting your energy to somewhere else because you feel like it's something that you should be doing or something somebody else told you should be doing. You're never going to feel in harmony. You're never going to feel truly fulfilled. You're always going to feel pulled back to that first thing. So what I suggest people do is allow yourself to do what makes you feel good, what makes you feel right. Because when you're able to really pour your heart and soul into whatever it is that makes you feel fulfilled, that is when you're going to have the biggest impact in the world. People around you are going to notice. They're going to want to be around you. They're going to want your help in that area. You know, like it's like me with my fitness. I was doing makeup in Hollywood. It was my thing. It's what I was having my career, but I got really heavily into fitness, and it's what I felt pulled towards. I was no longer feeling pulled towards makeup, although I still do it occasionally. My passion, my energy, I want to pour everything, my heart and soul into coaching. I do, fitness coaching, life coaching. Mainly now my focus is mindset coaching because I see how powerful your mind is and how strong of an impact it has in every area of your life. Even if your goal is to lose weight or your goal is to turn pro or your goal is to get in the best shape of your life, your mindset is what's going to control that, right? And so that's where I choose to focus my energy into. That's what I do. It makes me feel good when I'm vibing, when I feel like I'm in the flow and I'm in the zone, when I feel I'm connected to the universe and to my people around me and my network, is when I'm doing research about how mindset works, when I'm learning, when I'm applying these practices to other people, when I'm helping them through problems that they're having. Whether you're trying to like lose weight or gain weight, when I help you do that through the techniques that I teach as far as like controlling your mindset, that's what makes me feel good. That's what makes me feel like I'm in the zone. When I see other people succeeding based off of my assistance, that makes me feel fantastic. So that's what I pour all my energy into. That's what I do. And a lot of other hobbies that I used to have, like dancing, painting, makeup, like all these other things that I used to really enjoy, I still enjoy doing them, but they're not a focus in my life anymore, because I'm focusing on what makes me feel good right now. I'm focusing on what is going to make me get the biggest impact, when I'm going to be able to have the biggest reach, and I'm going to be able to help other people. We have True, it's all about mindset. It is all about mindset. That's why I'm a mindset coach, right? Because I see how important it is to be able to use your mind to help you achieve your goals instead of constantly fighting against your mind, So if you're struggling with finding balance in your life, I'm going to really encourage you to release the idea that you need to find balance. Balance is a term that somebody came up with, and I don't know why. I don't know why it got into everybody's brains that it's something that you need to achieve. What you really should be striving for is harmony, right? You got to find the things that make you feel good, that make the people around you feel good. When you feel like you're on the right path, that is what is important. The only time you should try to stop finding harmony or balance is if you're feeling out of balance, you're feeling out of harmony, you're feeling like things aren't going right. Then you make a change, then you make a shift, then you reevaluate your priorities. You figure out what it is that's going to make you feel fulfilled right now, and then do more of that thing. So if you guys want to know more about this topic, type in the comments, give me more. I want to know if you guys want more resources on this, if this is something that you would like another call about. If you have questions, you guys, please ask questions. What do you do to find harmony? What makes you feel fulfilled? What makes you feel like your life is on track, right? I want to know. Join the conversation. I don't want to just be talking at you guys. I want to know what's going on in your life. I want to know what makes you feel good. When was the time in your life where you had one set of priorities and then they shifted to something else? Did you feel guilty about changing your focus? A lot of people do. If you have a lot of success in one area of your life and you decide you want to shift and go another way, people around you get uncomfortable. They like things to stay the same. They don't want you to change. People can get angry with you, upset with you that you're trying to follow your passion, that you're trying to find your way. But you know what? But that's okay as well. They're allowed to have their feelings, and you're allowed to do what makes you feel good. You just have to release your attachment to this idea that you think what you should be doing. Don't should on yourself. Don't, you can should all over the place, but it's not going to help you. You got to be able to be honest with yourself, to prioritize your interests, figure out what is going to make you feel good, make you feel fulfilled, make you have your biggest impact in the world, be of service to those around you, and do more of that. It's okay to not have balance. If you guys want to know more about this, I know I just said that. If you guys want to know more about this, you can type give me more in the comments. And then if you want to continue to develop this, if you have other things that I mentioned in the video that are intriguing to you, that you want to know more about, I have so many resources for you guys. I just need to know that you want them. So shoot me a direct message. Let me know what it is that you want to talk about. What do you want to hear about, learn about? If you are one of those people, thanks, Sarah. If you're one of those people where you know that you need more, that you are feeling drawn that like this is something that you need to spend more time on. This is something that's like, oh, you never thought about this before, but you want to know more. You want to increase your skills. You want to be able to find more harmony in your life and make sure that you're on the right path and you need assistance with that. I would be overjoyed to help you. Just shoot me a direct message and let me know. You can just say, give me more in the direct message. It doesn't have to be long. If you're strapped for time right now, I totally understand. But I want to get in contact with you. I want to have a conversation. I want to help you find that clarity that you're searching for. Maybe you're feeling like your life is out of balance and you don't even know which way to go. You don't know what it is you should be focusing your energy into. I want to help you figure that out. I have a special offer right now for like a one-time coaching session. If you're not ready to commit to like a full coaching program, I'm going to do this for a limited time. And if you're interested in that, shoot me a direct message. We can just do a one quick little coaching session to get you on track, get you a plan, and help you find this harmony that you're searching for, so that you don't feel out of balance, so the people in your life are not feeling neglected, so that you feel good and everybody around you feels good, because that's all I want. I want you guys to feel good, right? So everyone feel good. So thank you guys so much for coming. Like I said, if you want more, shoot me a direct message. If you like this information and you think it could help somebody that you know, feel free to share the video. It's great. Tag a friend in the comments. If you watch the replay, make sure you wrote down that you watched the replay so I know who's watching it. And if you like this, you want more live Q&As, then let me know. I'd be happy to keep doing them. Maybe we can make a more regular thing. I'd love to share all my information with you guys and make sure that I'm providing the best value and being of service to you as the best I can. So let me know. I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for watching, and I will catch you next time. Peace.